So the members of the various business organizations you're involved with and your fellow members on the Economic Recovery Council, do you have a strong sense of optimism now?
We surveyed the members of Business Leaders for Michigan in the third quarter, and then essentially at end of year or early this year. Close to 85% felt that this coming year was either going to be stronger or at minimum level to this year. And that had moved significantly from only months earlier. And the same was true of employment, that on the order of 85% said we're going to either be level or increasing employment levels. Again, more bullish than they'd been months earlier. So sentiment's improving. And I think as we get, the final stage of this pandemic worked through, it will only strengthen.
How near are we to the point where we'll see a broad reopening of office buildings and factories?
Essentially, every business has been thinking for months about the pace at which they'll reintroduce people into their offices. I think it'll be gradual and staged. And generally, people have been saying that that's likely to be end of the second quarter, beginning of the third quarter. But I suspect as well that we may see that moved up a bit if the pandemic really quiets down as we work our way through vaccinations.
How hard has the Michigan economy been hit?
Large businesses across all sectors were hit hard early, along with employment, but they rebounded surprisingly fast. It's the small business sector, in particular parts of the small business sector, that have really been hard hit. And that's the part that's really waiting for this pandemic to end so that our offices can fill back up, our restaurants and theaters and so forth can fill back up.
What will change permanently because of the pandemic?
The look of the workplace is going to change a lot. The look of offices will be, in some cases, radically different. The idea of a permanent office may not exist in many companies. I think it's going to introduce more flexibility into people's lives. And in a way may be really good for family life. And it's going to have impact on things like how much we drive and our use of energy.
What will be the impact on commercial real estate, on downtown Detroit?
As people rethink their office architecture, everybody's concluding they need fewer square feet and are beginning to move to rationalize their holdings. You could, for example, potentially see conversion of commercial space into residential uses, enabling more people who've been wanting to get into cities to do that. But there are questions about whether that trend to move into cities will continue. Unquestionably, there's going to be significant impacts on the commercial real estate markets, and I think we're just going to have to watch that to see how it plays out.